What's up? This is Chavo and this is John, and you're listening to 89 FM Radio Rock.
89 Rádio Rock, eu sou a Julia e eu tô aqui com o Chavo e o John. Hi guys, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. So guys, you're playing at Notfest Brazil at Sunday. How are your expectations? What can we expect from this concert?
We're excited. This is my new band. So we've only played one real big show last week in Los Angeles, and now we're going to do this one. So we're excited. You know, I want to see what the reaction is going to be from the audience. And John is here.
A fan.
He's here to support me and, you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe some other stuff. But
I'll tell you what's cool about it is it's very reminiscent of when we first started touring, right? Because, of course, they're trying to make a name for themselves, trying to get their music out there. And we did that almost
30 years ago.
You know? So we're reliving that. It's almost similar to having a child and seeing that child live their life, doing similar things that you did, but making their own choices. You guys are really going to like his band, by the way.
Thank you, Johnny. He's the best. He always supports me, and that's big. So we have to support each other with everything we do. You know, that's just good.
We're under contract to support each other.
And you've been here with System of a Down, and now you're here to play as 7 Hours After Violet. What do you think is the main difference for you?
It's a huge difference.
Different band name.
Different band, different music, different people. The reason why I'm even in a new band and I'm doing it is because my band doesn't, System of a Down doesn't play as much as before. We don't, we haven't made a record for a long time, and I always want to create and do it, and play. We both enjoy playing live so much. Entertaining is like something is in my blood, and I love it, and I don't want to stop doing it. So
And it's really fun.
yeah, it's fun. That's like number one. And so after so many years of not, I met some people and I decided to do it again and start from the beginning again. And I, like John said earlier, it's very enjoyable to start again and relive those moments we lived in our 20s. And now I'm older and I'm living it again. It's really cool. I want to see where it goes, But this time around, well, as well, but this time I have really no expectations. It doesn't need to be loved by everybody. I don't care. I'm having a really good time doing it, so it doesn't matter. If you love it, thank you. I'm so happy. And if you don't, it's all good. You don't have to like it. Not everyone likes to like everything. So I love it, and that's why we're doing it.
I think everyone does have to like it personally. But one thing that's interesting about it is also he's playing with really young people who are very talented, and it's affording them the opportunity to get a little bit of name recognition, get out there. So basically, I think what Chavo is doing is utilizing his experience in System of a Down and also the goodwill that we've developed being in System of a Down over all these years to introduce something that's a little fresh and new. Because the reality is that we haven't made an album since 2005, and although it's incredibly enjoyable and fulfilling to tour and play live, you're not getting the artistic expression out quite as much. And, I'm not a songwriter in the band, but Chavo is a major songwriter in System and has been held back from expressing that, in an effective way. So this is a great way to do it. And it's different enough, right? Like, because System of a Down is kind of a one-of-one unique band, and you can't replicate that sound. But what he's done with this band is a completely different sound that has flavors of System of a Down and flavors of a lot of other influences, and those are coming out. And I think that Knotfest is actually a great place to express that, because you do have a lot of different styles of music playing on Knotfest, but they're all kind of heavy derivative.
Mm-hmm. And you just released your first studio album. How was the process?
It was different than System of a Down. In System of a Down, we each have our own way of writing. We do it all together in the studio usually. Darren does at home. He writes a song, brings it to us, shows it to us. We play it. We put our stuff into it. Like Johnny does his drumming. He writes the drum parts. I do the bass. Everyone does their thing. Serge changes the lyrics, does different stuff. In this band, when it started, it wasn't supposed to be a band. It was just making music with my new friend Morgoth Beats, who is my partner. He's a very good producer, and he does all the things that I don't do, which is like the engineering, the production, the making the beats and stuff. So it was really fun and different than before because it was free. I didn't write anything at home and come and play it. I did it right there on the spot, and it wasn't really thinking. I was just had a guitar or a bass. I heard the beat and I just jammed, and we recorded everything. And then I went back and I listened and I said, "This is cool." I kept that, cut this out, and then afterwards put it together and made a song out of different things I wrote. And then a year later, when we decided who the singer is going to be and all this, we brought the singers in, and we had 3 weeks of just them listening to the music, writing lyrics with my, help and suggestions, and putting them all down, mixing, mastering, and then finally having the finished product. And then when we were doing these shows, we had to go back into the studio and relearn the songs the way we made it, because it wasn't done together. So it was very interesting and very,
It's a different process.
yeah, different process, and it was very free, like no expectations of what we were doing. It's just whatever happened, and it came out of me, and artistically it felt really cool. Yeah.
That's
So
so nice.
yeah, I think you can hear it in the music. There's passion,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Talking about System of a Down's relationship with Brazil, you announced a collaboration with MC Lan and Criolo. We are so curious to know, where did this idea come from?
That's a very good question. I don't really know where the idea came from.
By the way, it's not System of a Down. It's John. Yeah, John is doing it. So
Well, I'm
he's
20.
a part of System of a Down, but I'm saying the whole band is not there. It's John doing it. So
Yes.
I can't wait to hear it.
I think what happened was he reached out to me on Instagram. And Instagram is an excellent tool for this, right? Like you can bridge gaps and span countries, everything else. And I don't know, it was just a casual conversation. And he said, "Hey, I have this song. Would you like to play on it?" And I said, "Send me the track." And then I went and I played on it and I sent it back to him. It was just that simple. We're actually recording a video tomorrow morning.
Really? Did you meet in person, or
No,
it's more
he's
like
not even going to be there.
Uh-huh.
He's touring right now.
Uh-huh.
So it just didn't work out, but I'm going to record the video and he's going to then do his parts and we're going to bridge it. There's a cool concept if we can get it done in time, because we're here for such a short period of time. But it is very different, right? Like it's kind of merges hip hop and metal in a weird way, a different way. In the beginning, it was a little uncomfortable for me. Like I didn't get it. And then as you listen to it more and more, it becomes something that you understand a little bit better and dive into.
I can't wait to hear it.
Yes,
Yeah.
me too. So recently, Serge said that when System of a Down release a new album, it's gonna be like a new beginning. What do you think about that? What difference can we expect?
I wouldn't count on a System of a Down album anytime soon. It's very unlikely that it will happen, but if it does happen, it'll be because it's organic, and the four of us just decide one day that, okay, we don't care about what happened in the past. We don't care if we had differences, either artistically or emotionally. We're just going to get together and do it, and it'll be something that happens spontaneously. Because if we try to plan it, the anxiety involved with that, it will be too much. It'll splinter the band too much.
It's been built up too much. The time that has passed is so long, so much that I feel like if it were to happen, it, like he said, it would have to happen without thinking. Let's do it. We go in. We don't announce it. We don't talk about it. We do it, and then you hear it without a big news about it. It's the only way.
We do have songs that we worked on several years ago, and they're pretty incredible.
So, but
I don't know if anyone will ever hear them.
we have it. No one else has it. It's not recorded. Yeah.
So, and talking about collaborations, besides the one with MC Lan, there's another artist that you think you want to do a collaboration with in the future?
Me or Shavo? Shavo, do you have somebody?
Both.
I work with Shavo Adagin.
Yeah, we're gonna work together. We're gonna do something.
Can't wait.
Can you connect us somehow, because I don't know how to reach out to John, and we want to work
On
to.
Instagram, so it's
Oh my God.
Yeah. No, John and I are really good friends, so we're always messing around, joking around.
maybe
But
Dua Lipa.
yeah.
I would like to do something.
Dua Lipa. For the next record, for 7 hours, I will have a bunch of collaborations. This record, we had a bunch of people that we're going to bring in, vocalists. But I decided that the first record needs to be just us on our own, so everybody knows who we are without the help of anybody else. Let's see where it goes. Second record, we'll bring in our friends, singers and maybe some musicians, and see how it goes. I love collaborating. That's part of my artistic sense, where I enjoy the process of working with someone, playing something, them playing something, and then something new happening, because I think art is an expression of souls, so when 2-3 souls get together and express, it becomes something wondrous, and you can't really explain that, or you can't really make that happen on purpose. It just has to happen organically. So that's why.
Sometimes you have to make a mess, right? You bring in a lot of people and it becomes like this something that's too much, and then you can trim away at that and make something beautiful out of that. Think of it as sculpting. Music is very similar.
True.
Yes, can't wait to hear that.
Thank you.
And before going on stage, do you have a special ritual or different habit, personally?
Back in the day, it was different, We used to do different things, We used to drink this, that. I don't drink anymore like that. So I just, I breathe. Oh, you know what I do now? I work out a little bit. I do push-ups. I do some arms, just to feel. I do some jumping jacks.
Show them the guns.
But no, we've lived more of a healthier lifestyle now.
Yes.
And I promote that. I really want to talk about that. It's like, it's really good to be healthy. And because not only does your life get longer, but your experience throughout that length is better. You wake up happier, you sleep calmer. So, yeah, it's just, I like to work out a little bit. What do you do, John?
I almost fall asleep.
Okay, he falls asleep.
Like I get very tired right
Almost.
before we play. I don't know why.
It's the calm before the storm. See what we did there? You see that? All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
And to finish, can you send a message to your Brazilian fans?
We love you. Please, please, please stop asking us every single day to come to Brazil.
You don't have to stop.
No, you have to.
No, because we're here now.
We're here. Here's the problem. They say come to Brazil, right? We love Brazil. So if we come to Sao Paulo, that's not Brazil to them. You have to come to their part of Brazil. We can't be everywhere. But you never know what happens next year. You don't know what life brings you.
But it's in our blood. We can't stop.
No, we really, honestly, we love it. I'm just joking. You keep doing it as much as you want. But like if I put up a picture of me at the beach, they go, the beach in Brazil is better. If
Come to Brazil.
Yeah, well, I was in Brazil.
Yeah, we love Brazil, and that's why we're here. Our second show is in Brazil, so there you go.
Yes.
Right, we're in Brazil.
Yes.
We came, and our third show.
That says a lot.
Yeah, and then we want to come back, so let's start it up here. If you promote it well, it'll get bigger, and we can come back sooner. So, and I hope you guys like it.
I will tell you that if the fans inundate and constantly bother Serge and Darren to come to Brazil, I have a feeling that might happen. So like literally bother them every single day. All of you.
He's joking.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
guys. Can't wait for the concert.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you for having us.
89, a Rádio Rock.